Hey Scorpio, welcome to your reading. Let's see what's in store for you for the rest of June. Incarnations. Many lives lived, many lessons learned. We are ending these karmic cycles and closing contracts. While I was shuffling, I was sort of in a meditation and I was getting that there's something you could release or you could stand to let go of, be it an outgrown identity, attachment, maybe even attachment to a past life or a past lesson or a past version of yourself that no longer is true for you. And then this incarnations card sort of just confirmed what I was feeling. I wish I had spoken up sooner. Let's see. Scorpio. It is a heat wave here where I live, so I'm just going at a slower, cooler, calmer pace here. We have Diamond Sun Body. You have a gift that no other can offer. You are unique and have your part to play in the creation of our new earth. So we have this energy of the new with the energy of the old. I feel like there could be a new budding or a new version of you unfolding, a new timeline perhaps, a new cycle that is starting to begin here. I'm seeing the vision of a Venn diagram where there's the old, there's the here and now, and then there's the future and how there's this overlap. So you could be in this period of life where there's an overlap between the old and the new. That can bring up frustration sometimes. That can bring up uncertainty. It can bring up a lot, actually. But the new is starting to circle in to this present moment. You're going to get hints, you're going to get ideas, you're going to feel that there's new energy coming into your life, new opportunities, and you have universal oneness. We are all in this together. Consciousness is flowing without separation. We act as one. Illumination at the bottom. So there's a link to the sun that's coming through as well. Shine your light upon those who cannot see. So this talks about always being yourself, shining your light, being your truest, highest version in this given moment. You might have outgrown many previous versions of yourself that were once true. This is about tapping into the here and now as well. What's here, what's now, what's present. You also have this ability to tap into the universal consciousness where there's no separation. You might be doing this through meditation, through dreams. You might be going for some sort of session where you're tapping into Akashic records of the past, the present, maybe someone who can connect with the future as well. I do feel like there's some contracts that are outdated, that you've outgrown, some karmic contracts, and I feel like there's some new ones coming in, new lessons, new soul codes. We have 4 of Swords here. So I wouldn't be surprised if you are extra tired at this time, if you need more rest than usual, if you need more downtime, if you need time to just sit with your thoughts. Although with a lot of the sun energy, there could also be this boost of confidence and you wanting to get out as well. So there's the offsetting of both of these energies where there's rest but then there's time to get up and go. We have High Priestess. This is Cancer season. So you may need some more rest, or this could be a very replenishing time. I'm getting rejuvenating. This could also be a healing time. The Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords. This could be a time of healing as well. Queen of Pentacles. So this is also you about your business. This is you attending to your goals, attending to the things in life that matter. Queen of Pentacles is also taking care of your home, your business, if you have one, sprucing up something. If you're looking for a job, it's sprucing up your resume, your home environment, though. There's a link to the home with the Queen of Pentacles. There's also a link to your body, your style, your personal style here. Queen of Pentacles, not being afraid to shine, not being afraid to express yourself the way you want to. You have the Knight of Wands. For the single Scorpios, I see you being maybe sought after at this time, but with the Knight of Wands, I just probably date. Maybe put your feelers out there. This isn't a time to settle, especially because you are healing through something and you're working through something. I see you making it to this future timeline or this future cycle. You're sort of in the middle where there's an overlap. So there's going to be an overlapping of old energies and also simultaneously present and new ones. This is the best way I can describe what I'm seeing here. So anything that comes up right now can shift. So it's not something you want to bet on, or this is not a time to settle. Okay, that's the best way I can put it. Be it in love relationships, romantic relationships, even job prospects. This is a time of putting your feelers out there, maybe trying new things, dating people you're not used to dating. We have Judgment, okay? Definitely there's some changes on the horizon. Judgment is really reaching a culmination point. After Judgment is the World card, which is completion, which is really confirming that you're not quite there yet at some completion point, although it's coming. Judgment means that a lot of stuff is going to come up right now, good, bad, the ugly, to review, to examine. What do you want to take with you moving forward? What do you want to leave behind? What kind of dynamics do you want to bring into this new cycle? This is a time to examine that. A lot will be coming to light through contemplation, through review. I would spend time journaling for the rest of June, maybe the rest of Cancer season, leading up to Leo season, where I feel like there could be this turning point or more change, more visible change. Cancer season is a beautiful time for reflection. The way it's showing up in the cards. Judgment. This is change as well. This is transformation. This is linked to Scorpio energy. There's a new horizon. I could feel it coming very soon. There's going to be new prospects. Okay, new prospects. Some of you are worried about the future. You're worried about doors not opening up for you, opportunities not being there. You just might be in this temporary phase of an overlap, okay, right in between the past and the future, if that makes sense, okay? It could feel like nothing's happening right now is what I want to get at. It could feel like nothing is happening, and that's the challenge. Don't worry. Don't fret. Use this time wisely to get to know yourself again, to see what you want to bring in this future life of yours. This is a time to dream. This is a time to think bigger, have a larger vision, a larger goal related to finances, stability, romance. Don't fear The future, I feel like the future is only going to get better, but this is a time to dream. Yeah, meditation. This is a time to dream. This is a time to journal. This is a time to reflect, to connect to spirit, to connect to your spirit, your soul. What lights you up at this time? What lights you up at this time? What makes you feel free? This is the bottom of the deck, chakra balancing. Okay, she's naked here. Something about stripping down to the bare bones of you, letting go of all the facades, letting go of all the projections. I feel like this has come up in some of the recent readings that I've done for you. So there's still some more work around this, but I'm seeing you become more freer, a more truer, shinier, brighter version of yourself that is not diluted. Okay? This is not about diluting yourself anymore. This is not about diluting your dreams anymore. This is about really going for it. So meditation, we all know what that is about. I'm not going to read the whole bit on this, but for those of you who are too busy right now or have a full life, there's a part on this card that I want to read to you. It says, one of my favorite quotes about meditation comes from Gandhi. He said, I have so much to do today. I will need to meditate for 2 hours instead of just 1. If the man who transformed India can make time for meditation in his life, perhaps you can afford to give yourself the daily gift of meditation too. So I know I have been caught up in cycles of life where it's just so full, so busy, and it feels like meditation or exercise or doing something that brings me joy is just frivolous. It's unnecessary when there's so many things to attend to. But it's precisely on our busy days when we need to ground ourselves, our energy, connect back to the heart, connect back to the soul, connect to something that lights us up. Let's look at chakra balancing. The chakras are vital energy centers placed in and around the body. The 7 most well-known chakras sit in a line from the base of your spine to the crown of your head. In total, there are believed to be as many as 88,000 chakras, and together they form an amazing energy circulating network. Keeping your chakras healthy will enhance your physical and emotional health. If you have drawn this card, at least one of your 7 main chakras require balancing and clearing now. Each of the 7 main chakras is connected to certain areas of the body and to various emotions, situations, and stages in life. So work with the chakra that seems the most closely connected to the issue you would like to improve. Treat the unbalanced chakra by sitting or lying down comfortably for a few minutes and imagining a rich beam of light flowing to the chakra to flush it clean, invigorate, and balance it. The beam of light can be the same color as the chakra you are working on, such as blue for the throat, just to keep things nice and simple. Or if you prefer, white light or golden light can also be used for this kind of treatment. When you have time, why not treat yourself to a full chakra clearing and balancing session by spending 2 or 3 minutes on each of the 7 chakras. It will do the world of good and help you feel clearer, healthier, and more centered. So this is very tied in together, especially with the 4 of Swords. There's some sort of healing. There's some sort of cleansing, replenishing taking place at this time, or it's recommended because this new path is emerging and you don't want to bring the heaviness of the past, maybe the lessons or the collected maybe memories or energies of others with you. Okay, I see you clearing something so that you can move forward. feeling lighter, more energetic, more vibrant, and ready for what's next. Okay, we have a card that came out. We have telephone, which is connection, communication, getting through to someone. Maybe this is a time where you're going to hear some important information, some important news. Okay, the throat chakra is there, and it's interesting. I'm fumbling over my words. That's the throat. The throat chakra could be somewhere where you could look at, where you could send light to. Maybe there's an area of life where you feel like you're not being heard, where something is not reaching someone. Let's see. Someone could be reaching out to you as well. Someone you haven't heard from in a while. There could be more communication coming up. What else for Scorpio? We have eyeglasses, which is an assessment, evaluating your options, perhaps. Judgment. Okay, judgment. Judgment is a review, it's a reflection, it's a time before the change. This is right before the change. This is right before something big happens in your life. Okay, this is the process that's going to take place before you feel the real shift. You're going to get more clear on where you stand with things. You're going to start seeing things more clearly. You're going to find a higher awareness somewhere that's important to you and the next steps. You have Emerald as well, which is healing. Okay, healing came up a few times here. This also talks about your sexuality, your rarity, your uniqueness, and love coming up as a theme. Okay, so what you don't want to do is bring in dynamics from the past, dynamics in love relationships, love connections that you've already learned through, that you've already healed through, or are in the process of healing. There's a mature love perhaps on the horizon. It's nothing you have to look for necessarily at this time. Okay, we have Friends, Shooting Star, and Shield. Okay. It's okay to have some boundaries, okay, in group circles, in where it involves a network, social media maybe. You have Shooting Star though. Quick action, a wish granted. Something happening suddenly. Shield. I feel like Scorpios get this energy a lot, which is about protection. It's about standing up for yourself, perhaps warding off unwanted energies. Okay, there could be a protective field around your relationships right now. Okay. Great adventure. Take a risk and venture forward. At the end of your life, you are more likely to regret the things you didn't do than the things you did do. Take risks. Not every risk enables success, but if you do not try, you'll never know what remarkable experiences were available to you. By stepping out of your comfort zone, you'll discover new talents and abilities. Playing safe in the long run is no safer than venturing forth with glee. To quote Helen Keller, life is either a daring adventure or nothing. Hoist your sails, catch the trade winds of adventure, and enter the open seas. Explore new ports of call. It's easy to stay safe in the harbor, but that's not where the juice of life is. When you sail the open seas without knowing what the day will bring, life force energy is activated within you. There's no guarantees when you take a risk. Be willing to go out on a limb. That's where your best fruit is. When you push yourself beyond your personal boundaries, life is so much more fulfilling. Okay, so this could also be an energy to offset what we saw here, because I know shield comes up a lot for Scorpio. Maybe this is a time to take sort of calculated risks, or to put yourself in new and unfamiliar situations if it feels safe to you, that can challenge you, that can get you out of a comfort zone, or maybe any sort of rut you may feel like you're in. Shield. Something about allowing yourself to try new things without attachment to it. So the example I'm getting is in dating. It's like just allowing yourself to date with no attachment to the outcome, or allowing yourself to apply for jobs, maybe higher paying jobs, different positions, with no attachment to the outcome right now. Let's get and this energy, by the way, is bound to shift. This is just like current energy I'm feeling for maybe the rest of June, maybe into the rest of Cancer season. I do feel more stability, or something more solid will come into form, into being around Leo season, coming up mid-July, let's say. Spirit animal message for Scorpio. Let's see. We have panda, kindness and compassion. Pandas remind us of the power of kindness in fostering connection and harmony. With their playful and nurturing behavior, they demonstrate the importance of extending compassion to all beings, regardless of their background. Pandas teach us to embrace empathy and understanding, recognizing the unity in all of life. Their calm and peaceful nature inspires us to approach life with a sense of serenity and grace. The Panda card asks us to cultivate inner peace and tranquility, allowing kindness to flow naturally from our hearts. With their playful spirit, these creatures remind us to approach life with a sense of wonder and curiosity, free from judgment or prejudice. Affirmations. I am nurturing a gentle heart that radiates empathy towards all beings. I extend kindness and compassion to myself and others, recognizing that we all deserve love and understanding. My gentle heart is a source of strength and compassion, offering solace and support to those in need. So I'm going to leave it on this note. I'll be back very soon with more readings, so be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you want a personal reading, you can always book me on my website, theflourishingmystic.com. The link is in the description box below. Have a beautiful rest of your month. Take care.